Mark Cavendish is not just the man of the day, he's the man of the first part of the Tour with 3 stage wins. Thanks to a harshly fought final sprint in Montauban, the Cav grabbed the stage success, his 29th in the Tour de France, breaking the record held by Bernard Hinault since 1986. The Dimension Data sprinter recovers the green jersey, he's not going to lose it in the days to come. After the first slopes of the Tour in KITTEL and the exploit by Greg van Avermaet to win both the stage and the yellow jersey, today the race takes the riders from Arpajon-sur-Cère to Montauban over 190 kilometers. There can be a card to play for an all-rounder or a massive sprint finish. The first kilometers led to think of the second option. 2 men soon broke off from the main field, Japan's Arashiro of Team Lamprey and Jan Barta, the Bora Argon Czech, who was already in the breakaway of the first stage to Utah Beach. The temperatures were too high to witness aggressive racing. The 2 frontmen crossed the passes of the first half. The Col des Estaques climb, a Category 3, was for Jan Barta, and the Côte d'Aubin, a Category 4, was for Arashiro. At the Montbazin's intermediate sprint, 113 kilometers to the finish line, Barta outsprinted Arashiro. In the front of the peloton, Brian Coquard took his peak to 55 kilometers per hour to cross the line ahead of his rivals. The rest of the time, the pace was much slower, with an average speed of 32 kilometers per hour. The getaway riders had a lead of over 5 minutes, but 80 kilometers to the finish, the pack was only 2 minutes behind, with the sprinters' teams in action. After the final King of the Mountain points to take at Saint-Antonin-Noble for a Category 3 ascent, Barta in first at the top, the pack, led by Direct Energy, decided to chase the escapees. It was completed 20 kilometers from the finish line. Then the waltz to the Montauban finish line started. In the last kilometers, the lead-out man had left, and it was Mark Cavendish who came back from behind and passed Marcel KITTEL for the 3rd time since the start at Mont-Saint-Michel.
Yeah, I just went. Actually, I maxed out. I should have put an even bigger gear on. But I kept going to the line. I really wanted it. Felt KITTEL coming on my side again. But I just did what he's always done to me for the last 3 years and just kind of held him at it. So I'm very happy with that.
The good surprise of the day came from Daniel Maclay. The British rider of Team Fortuneo took a wonderful 3rd place. For his part, Peter Sagan finished in 6th place and lost his green jersey. Brian Coquard can also be disappointed with his 9th place despite his team's big work. No change at the GC. Greg van Avermaet holds a strong lead over his rivals who stand 5 minutes behind. The main contenders, Froome, Quintana, are in the top 10. The Hautes-Pyrénées department welcomes the riders for Stage 7 between L'Île Jourdain and Lake Payol. The dreaded Col d'Aspin will be the hardest part of the 162-kilometer ride. The main contenders will have to pull out their crafts.
I see you, you see me. I'm as happy as a girl can be. Oh.